Yet another poor home display from Manchester United. We go down to Crystal Palace 2-0. We fall to 13th in the Premier League, in which was an opportunity to get really close to going to the top half, but we still are just stuck in mediocrity. Crystal Palace are now above us. Our home league record this season is absolutely deplorable. Like, it is so bad. The last home league win we had was against Southampton. That was a really bad performance. We needed an Ahmad hat-trick to get us over the line. Before that, we've lost to Brighton 3-1. We've lost to Newcastle 2-0. We've lost to Bournemouth 3-0. We've lost to Forest 3-2. We beat Everton 4-0. And then we beat Leicester 3-0. So it's basically the very, very lowly sides that we are beating at home. It's so frustrating. Under Amorim at home, we have been absolutely terrible. And something simply has to stop. And that is the mentality of these players. The headspace of these players after they get a really good win. That win in Bucharest was so good. Like, we played really well. It was one of our best performances in ages. But the mental capacity to just completely switch off after that in this game is so annoying. And we do it so often after we get a convincing win in a tougher sort of game. We get so complacent going into a game like this, just forgetting the talent that Crystal Palace have. There were so many players out there that I was thinking, damn, baller. You go through Henderson, Richards, LaCroix, and Gahey. Very, very solid at the back. Mitchell and Munoz on the flanks. Lerma and Hughes have been fantastic this season. And then you've got Ismail Assar creating with Jean-Philippe Mateta up front. Crystal Palace are a very good team. That's borderline a better 11 than we put out. We did not even play a striker, by the way. That is the line that we put out. Colby Mainu led the line. And to be fair, Colby's going to get in the votes because he was actually okay for our standards today. But my God, it's almost, I feel like Ruben's almost giving a subtle hint to Matthias Tell. Like, we're playing Colby Mainu at striker. We're pretty desperate for your services. Let's go through the players and these performances. Andre Onana, his cross-claiming wasn't fantastic today. Oh, look, I want to see Bayern to be given a run of games in the league. I don't think Onana did anything massively wrong. But there were just a few little things that annoyed me. And I just love to see Bayinda get a run of games in the league. Because he deserves it. He hasn't put a foot wrong every time he's put on a Man United shirt. Maybe apart from the Spurs game. But he's had a couple really good games. Played well against Rangers. Played well against Arsenal. Played well against FCSB. Give him a run. Back three. Lenny Yoro, I thought, played quite well. One of his better starts for us. He started to come into his own. Well, he's 18, 19 years of age. We're giving a massive responsibility to a young player who is still building into what's hopefully going to be a great career for the Reds. I was happy with Lenny Yoro today. I thought Maguire was really poor. I thought Maguire was poor. He's been in really good form lately, but he's been in real good form for the past year or so, but yeah, he got booked. He got caught out of position a few times. Didn't think he did a great job on the first goal. Didn't think it was overall a great game from Harry Maguire today. Lissandro Martinez was fantastic. He was so good. In fact, I'm going to quickly... I saw a tweet from Statman Dave. Give me two. I'm actually going to get it up. So gutted for his injury in the second half. I mean, that man was really coming into his own. He's been breaking lines for us. He's been getting forward. He's been making an impact as much attackingly as he has been defensively. It's been unbelievable. Lissandro Martinez in the first half, 100% aerial duels won, 100% ground duels won, 100% tackles won, 87 pass accuracy, and 6 passes into the final third. He was absolutely fantastic, and that injury in the second half, I think he's out for the season. That looks so bad. He was in tears. He got stretchered off. I think Licha might be out for the season. That was such a difficult watch. I feel so bad for him. I really hope he's okay. Nussim Mazraoui, I hate at wingback. I hate him at wingback. He's not a wingback, man. The way our wide centre-backs play, we really only have one central centre-back at a time. Our wider centre-backs sort of push forward a lot and try and break lines. It's what Martinez has been so good at. And every time Mazraoui plays at right centre-back, he's really good at breaking the lines. But I just hate him at wingback so much. I definitely, to be honest, when Dorgu actually starts playing, I think our wingback setup should be Dallo and Dorgu. I just think Dallow's more suited as a wing back. And I want to see him as Rowie at right centre-back because he's so good at breaking the lines. He's such a good ball player. He's so strong and physical at the back, but he's just suited to more of a central role or a more of a conservative role, I guess you could say. More of a traditional fullback role, I guess that wide centre-back role is. UCATT was our best player by such a long way. He's just fantastic. Every time he steps on the football pitch, he is just pure class. He wins every single duel. In fact, there was another tweet that got put out about Manuel UCATT's game. Manuel UCATT won 3 out of 4 tackles in the first half against Crystal Palace. No player on the pitch won more. What an incredible, incredible game. Yeah, just so good. He reads the passing lane so well. He's like Casemiro from 22-23, except he's actually got the legs. Like, his passing lane reading's fantastic. He gets booked every game. He's a mad Uruguayan, and I fucking love that man. Even in a loss, Manuel UCATT makes me want to run through a wall. Quickly back on Lissandro, I've got another stat to read to you. This season, amongst Man United centre-backs, first in progressive distance, first in passes attempted, first in passes completed, first in progressive passes, first in passes into final third, first in tackles and interceptions, first in ball recoveries, first in clearances, first in progressive carries, first in carries into final third, first in fouls won, first in blocks, first in passes into the box, first in chances created, first in through balls, first in goal involvements, and first in goals. He's head and shoulders. Maybe not head and shoulders amongst the rest of our centre backs, but I arguably say he's our most important. Like, De Ligt's had a fantastic season. Maguire's been good for most of it, but Martinez as that line breaker on the left side, the left footer. We need another left centre back so badly, or we might be giving a lot of responsibility to Aiden in heaven, because every time I've seen a back three of Euro, Maguire, and De Ligt, it lacks so much balance. So I think we might see Aiden in heaven quite soon. We might see Godwill Kakonki. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Aiden in heaven might get an appearance quite soon. Bruno Fernandes, like clockwork, he's in good form at the moment. He's doing the very understated things. One thing that's annoying me a bit at the moment, and it's annoyed me for a while, he's terrible at corners. We need a better set-piece taker. We've got Ahmad swinging him in from one end, but we need a better right footer. I'd arguably just give him to Dallo or something. But apart from that, Bruno, very, very clean performance. Maybe should have scored a goal, but for our standards, was probably one of our best. Dallo, interesting game. He was quite decent going forward, going to a few good goal-scoring positions, but didn't really affect too much. I thought Ahmad wasn't very good. He always gets you on the edge of your seat, but last few games, he's been a bit underwhelming. Garnacho off the left, I thought was quite good, quite damaging. He got the Palace defence working hard. I think Garnacho's probably our biggest attacking threat as of late, and I don't think we can really play without starting him. Kobbie Mainoo led the line today. Was really good for the first 20 minutes. I thought he played his role well. He dropped a bit deep, allowed Ahmad and Garnacho to run forward. In fact, our wingbacks, Maz and Delo, were almost our main focal point for those first 20 minutes, but yeah, Kobbie sort of figured out because he's not a number 9. We're crying out for Matthias Tell, by the way. De Ligt came on for Martinez, fine. Hoyland almost scored, to be fair. Xerxes was absolutely dreadful. That's one of the worst cameos from Xerxes I've seen in ages. We need a striker so bad. Both of them are just not up to it. And Christian Eriksen, I forgot came on. Toby Collier got given the game off, and Casemiro and Lindelof didn't play. Yeah, next game comes on Friday against Leicester in the FA Cup. A game we need to take pretty seriously. We don't play in the league on the weekend, so we will go full strength. Bayinda will probably start. Yeah, we need to take that seriously. We need to go deep in the FA Cup. We're 13th in the Premier League. We need to take these cups and Europa League seriously. Votes were quite hard today, but here they are. UCATT 5 by a long way. Then it was a bit tough. Lissandro gets 4. He was very good. I gave Lenny 3, Bruno 2, and Kobbie Mainoo 1. We've had a change in the top 5. Ahmad still on 62, Maz on 50, UCATT closing in on 47, De Ligt's on 38, and Bruno's into the top 5 on 38, and also on 38 is Lissandro Martinez, but he's probably out for the season, unfortunately. So, yeah, prayers up for Licha. Horrible to see that injury. It was a horrible performance overall. Yeah, I'm gutted. I'm so gutted about Licha in particular. He's my favourite player. He's been my favourite player ever since he joined the club. I've got a Licha shirt I wear most games, not today. Yeah, I love that guy. He's so important to the team, and I'm really gutted about the injury, I'll be honest. Leicester, Friday in the UK, Saturday morning in Australia. I'll see you next time. Terrible. Cheers.